and welcome back to HVAC Talk, Let's Be Real. My name's Renee, I'm one of the owners of LCS.
And my name's Dylan, I'm an installer and service tech at LCS.
Alright, so this week we're going to talk to you a little bit about part and labor warranties. What's the difference? Why do we need both? And so Dylan, let's just start with a part warranty. What's the point of a part warranty?
A part warranty covers a failed part in the furnace due to basic failure, not where the unit has not been maintained.
Okay, now is it just a furnace or is it also an air conditioner, heat pump,
and furnace,
thermostat, any of those, right? So that's a good point. And the part warranty is provided by the manufacturer. So whatever brand of equipment you have, that's the manufacturer that's actually going to do the part warranty. Now, when you go to a home and say you diagnose something and the part is under warranty, what happens from there?
Well, first I got to go to the supply house, I got to get a replacement, I got to come back, install the part, then I got to go back to the supply house and fill out warranty paperwork. Okay. So it's a big process.
Okay, so it's a process, and then of course that call that he just ran started right here in the office, right?
Yep.
Of any HVAC company. Customer calls in, so we take the call, we get it scheduled, send the technician, it goes on from there. So HVAC companies actually purchase the parts and then get reimbursed after that warranty paperwork is done. Now, does a customer ever have to do that warranty paperwork for the part warranty?
No.
No. So most HVAC companies are going to do that for you. But what Dylan just talked about, that's where the labor warranty comes into place. And so the part warranty is literally for the part only. And it is for any type of failure. Now, the labor warranty has all those items in it that he just mentioned. And so when you think about that, that's a lot that goes on, and that can actually take an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, even up to maybe 6 hours, depending on what repair that is. And so you can still have a pretty big labor bill, even though the part is under warranty, right? Okay. Now, remember, Dylan made a good point. He was like, the labor warranty is for the labor that is on a failed part. So, Dylan, can you give me an example of when something might happen, but it's not covered by a labor warranty?
If we come out and we find that your problem's not a failed part and it's just a dirty filter, that's not going to be covered under warranty because that could have been prevented by you. Okay,
that's a great point. Another example of that may be a dirty flame sensor. So we get out there, furnace isn't working right, and we find that your flame sensor needs cleaned. Now, that part hasn't actually failed, it's just something that has to be cleaned. And so there's no part that's failed, so that labor warranty, there's nothing to cover. And so that is something that the homeowner is going to be responsible for paying for. Now, sometimes this winter, and we've had a lot of snow this winter, and so what can happen is, what's that thing called outside?
The flue.
Okay, the flue,
Yep.
yes. So snow can get in there, or rodents sometimes.
Yep.
Is that something that's covered under a part warranty?
No.
Or a labor warranty?
Nope.
Nope. Because there's not a part that failed, right? So there are some things that can happen, you know, rodents, water issues, and things like that. They don't have anything to do with the part. And so the labor warranty is not going to cover that. That's the responsibility of the homeowner. So I hope we gave you some good information. I actually didn't write very much up here for you, but I hope we gave you some good information on what the difference is between a part warranty, a labor warranty, and why a labor warranty is really so important to have.
Yeah.
You can still have a pretty big bill even if that part is under warranty. So just keep that in mind as you are looking and comparing options when maybe you're getting a new furnace, new AC. What is that labor warranty? All right, thanks for joining us this week, and we will see you again next time on HVAC Talk, Let's Be Real.